It's hard to describe how it feels when you're certain you've already experienced the present moment, as if you're reliving a scene from a movie you've seen before. But I kept having this feeling, and it only got worse over time. It was as if my life had become a bizarre déjà vu loop. When this happens once, it's common. We all get those moments. But when it becomes constant, well, that's a different story. So let's talk about it. But first, if you're new here, welcome. Here we discuss everything and anything related to the strange, mysterious, and unexplained. Now, back to the story. One Thursday evening, I came home from work and immediately noticed something strange. The air was filled with a strange scent, like someone had burned rubber and mixed it with a strong citrus cleaner. Instantly, a memory flashed before me, but it wasn't mine. It felt like a snippet of someone else's life. I shrugged off the feeling, thinking it was just my imagination. Yet, as I approached my apartment door, the feeling intensified. Then it hit me, that unmistakable sense of déjà vu. I knew exactly what would happen next. The overhead light would flicker twice. A woman would scream from a room down the hall, and I knew the sound of what would happen at the far end of the hallway. Something heavy would fall, making a hollow thud. I stood frozen, staring at the door in front of me. I knew what would transpire next. I was living it for the second time. The light flickered twice, a woman screamed, and then I heard the sound of something falling at the far end of the hallway. I thought it was a fluke, a one-time weird occurrence. But then it happened again the very next evening. I remember sitting on the couch eating leftovers, when suddenly I felt that sense of familiarity again. I could hear the TV in the background and the faint buzz of my phone on the nightstand. I knew every line of dialogue before it was spoken. Even when the phone would buzz, I knew exactly when it would happen. It was like I was reliving the same moment. And the next night it happened again, and then the next, and then the next. Each time I tried to dismiss it, but the feeling grew stronger. Then I started having dreams. Every night I dreamt the same thing. I was lying in bed and Nick would walk in looking pale and sweaty. He would say in a monotone voice, "There's someone in the building." I would ask who, but he would just stare at me. His voice sounded like a recording from an old tape player. Then came the final night. At around 3:12 a.m., I was awoken by the sound of my door creaking open. I turned and saw Nick standing there. He looked like in my dreams, pale and sweating. "There's someone in the building," he said, his voice flat. This wasn't a dream. I followed him into the hallway, grabbed my bat, and we headed to the stairwell. But there was no one there. We called the cops, but they didn't find anyone. But this experience has made me question the nature of reality. Our perception of time and events may be influenced by factors beyond our understanding. Déjà vu can offer a glimpse into the complexities of our consciousness and the mysteries that lie within our own minds. Perhaps there are layers of reality intertwined with our own. Maybe our experiences are shaped by forces we can't perceive. Our memories, our thoughts, our actions, all of it could be part of a grand design that is far more intricate than we comprehend. Or maybe, just maybe, we're not as in control of our lives as we like to think. Have you ever experienced déjà vu? Share your thoughts. And if you liked this video, please leave a comment below. If you want to learn more about mysterious phenomena, stay tuned for more content. Until next time, thanks for watching.